Welcome to Clydesdale Media. Fueled by C4, Cellucor, and Extend. Use the code Clydesdale to get 20% off at checkout at c4energy.com. On Clydesdale Media, where we bring you the widest array of content here on our YouTube channel. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Hit that notifier so you're first to know when new episodes are available. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Clydesdale Media Roundtable. My name is Scott Schweitzer. I'm the Clydesdale. We have the whole cast and crew today with Kat Shear, Charlie Odie, and Amy Redowski. What's going on, everyone?
Hey.
Yeah.
How come our names aren't on our pictures?
Oh, yeah.
I can put them back up.
Oh, yeah.
You don't need to.
I was doing something and I took them off. There we go. Now everybody knows who we are.
Okay, cool.
Because
Magic.
sometimes
Poof.
people get Amy and I confused because we're so much alike. So
Totally. It's so
It happens to be in the middle of shows.
right sometimes.
I'm looking down in the lower left and I should be looking in the upper right.
Sorry.
Charlie needs a booster.
He does. I was thinking you looked kind of
He
tiny.
wanted us to see the ass behind him. That's all.
Yeah.
Like Wilson.
Right.
Bruce, you need to get that charger plugged in. Let's go.
Oh, yep.
Bruce, you got to pay attention to these things.
Hey, and look, Yash got our presents. Hi, Yash.
Yay.
Yeah, our second set of presents are on their way out. I know one of our listeners got theirs.
Cool.
Oh, good.
And that is C4 is sending out to all our members a little gift welcome pack. And I know one of the members got that already. So I wish I got that because I could use a C4 right now.
I'm saying.
Like right now. I am hanging on by a thread.
Well, the little fairy might come and drop something off at your house.
Oh.
I'm out of
Is
my gunpowder too. Just saying.
Hey, that little.
You're
that
out of
little,
which powder?
The protein.
Oh,
You know what? I just had that for a snack. I just had my
pudding?
Extend. Nope, I didn't have the pudding. I had the vanilla ice cream protein powder with my frozen strawberries and 1 scoop of peanut butter fit.
Oh, nice.
It's delicious.
Like a peanut butter and jelly.
Yeah. That's right.
well, I can't say what you just had, Bruce. And
Yeah,
we
we
can't
don't
put that
talk
up
about
on the
that.
screen because that's against our sponsorship. But hang in there, buddy. You can do it.
Oh.
So yeah, Elise, thank you so much for the Jamie doc. It was so much fun to do. It's the first time I've done anything that massive since we've done this, and to turn around that quick. I know that people have seen me at events. I get into that locked in mode and I just like block out the world and go to editing town. My only beef was I put a song in for the second workout and it disappeared. Wondershare must have just poofed it out. And I actually showed that part to Jamie and the music played when I showed it to her. And somehow when I uploaded it, so there's the second workout is completely quiet. It's like
But
the Rogue Invitational of 2020 COVID year when you can
God.
play music during your workout.
that sounds like torture.
Yeah. So, and as someone who works on this stuff and Kat, you've worked in that software.
Yeah.
It can be the most frustrating damn thing on the planet. And to work that hard all weekend and for that one little bit to go wrong, that's all I can think about.
Yeah. That stinks. Especially because it's already out there. You can't like pull it back and
Yeah.
I mean you could.
And it had a lot of viewers and I don't want to,
Yeah. Yeah.
So Miss Amy,
Yeah,
you did the workouts.
I did.
more than
I-
once.
One of them more than once. I am
Which one did you repeat?
2A and B.
One of those.
Well,
So
listen.
you got the wall facing handstand push-ups?
Yes.
Nice.
So, okay,
That's what
listen.
you
Let me
worried
tell you
about,
what
right?
happened.
You're burying the lead.
Oh, between me and Kat?
No.
Of your
That
story.
you didn't have those coming into the weekend.
Oh, got it. Yes. Yes. So here's what had happened was
What is that?
right before, okay, so I did the first workout. We did that like 4 p.m. Okay. The lunge and dumbbell and all that. That is a lot of lunging. I just want to point out. And I am still in a ton of pain from that. So we did that like 4 p.m. and then we rested, took some carbs, rode on the bike, got warmed up, and then I tried to do a few more and it was just not great. And so this other athlete who's also a coach, came over and was kind of talking me through some things. And he showed me a few ways to, he's like, kind of make it more like an incline bench press, kind of like arched more, have a bigger chest. And so I tried one. I was like, shit, I did it. Like, okay, all right, let's go. And so I got warmed up for everything. And then it's a 10-minute workout. And so we get into the workout and I did 2 right off the bat. And then I came down and then for the next 10 minutes, I couldn't get any more. Like I couldn't do it. And so I watched and attempted it. Like I had about 12 different fails and my negative, it was awesome. Like I could get down there and then fall over. Then after, like, I just kind of got flustered with that. So my clean wasn't great either. I mean, I wasn't disappointed necessarily. I mean, I got 145 then. I was more disappointed just because my form was terrible. Everything was just flustered.
Yeah.
And so, but really that first workout really took it out of me. So we came in the next day, like next morning. It hadn't even been, I don't know, like hadn't even been 20 hours, not very long. Come in the next morning and I was like, here's the deal. My warm up is going to be, I'm going to attempt this workout again. If I can get, if I think I'm going to get 6 wall facing handstand push-ups, then I'll continue. If I can't, I'm done.
Right. That makes sense.
Yeah. I won't go the whole 10 minutes. Well, I got through 1 full round. So I got through the 6 and I did the GHD and box jumps. And then I had time. I got 3 more wall facing handstand.
Awesome. That's great.
And then my clean was way better because I only got 5 more pounds, but I just was not, flustered about it.
You're happy with it. Yeah. So
really I did 3 workouts on Saturday. So
cool.
And that third one was I've loved all the workouts. I really did. Out of all the quarterfinals I've done, this one was the most doable out of all of them. And I enjoyed all of them. I think that the 50 shuttle runs were boring, but it's doable. And it was motivating to kind of get through them so I can get to the bench press. And my goal there was just like, okay, how many bench press can I get? Because 125 percentage wise is kind of high up there for me. And to have 25, like right together, it's kind of hard to, if you fail, like the only thing you can do is rest. Like it's not like, it's just you're waiting for the fatigue to go through. So
it's an inverted push-up.
Yeah.
And when push-ups go, they go.
Right. So I was shocked. My goal was like get to those, rack up as many as I can. And that I was going to be happy. But I got through the 7 rope climbs and through 35 of the shuttle runs, but didn't get through 50. But I was stoked with it.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got to say, like, it was fun watching all the workouts. But I've never had to deal with the stress of like the leaderboard, the blind leaderboard, and being invested in somebody that is like the stress level. Like for us, like when we're doing a show, like recapping it and we're waiting and we're like refreshing. It doesn't mean that much to us. We're just kind of waiting for the time. When you're with somebody where it means everything, it is a completely different ball game. I was shocked how stressful it was. It was fun to kind of see that in person because I hadn't experienced that before. But yeah, but the workouts were cool. I actually thought the shuttle run came off better than I thought it would. When you hear 100 shuttle runs, you're like, this is going to be bad. But mixed with the rope climbs and the bench, it wasn't that bad to watch. I mean, that bad. It's still shuttle runs, but
It was
Yeah.
just boring. Like I was talking to my judges and other athletes because it was boring. But
How many bench press
so
were
let me
there?
ask
25.
25.
At 125?
Mm-hmm.
Good Lord. I think that's
Yeah.
my 1 rep max.
And 14 rope climbs between that.
That's crazy.
So Charlie, like if you and I see bench press at 185, like we're doing like cartwheels,
Yeah, that's the rest period.
right? That's like back to high school locker room, man.
Right.
Let's go. But for like Jamie and these two, like it was not that for them.
Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then the last workout,
135 is my 1 rep, but still, there's no way I could do that.
and then the last workout was a repeat. I totally remember Scott doing 15.5.
Awful.
Here was the
My
thing.
least favorite workout of all time.
I texted you guys to tell you I was all out of any kind of cares possible left at all by the time I had to do that workout. And I'm telling you though, if I would not have done those workouts so close together overall, I probably wouldn't have completed them because the amount of soreness that I have in my quads and glutes, there is no way I would have even thought about doing thrusters or rowing. And even when I was on the row, it was literally all arm pulling because I didn't want to do my legs. And I don't know. I think I finish in 11:38 in 2015, and I finished in 12:07 this time. Which, after all that stuff, I was totally fine with it. I was like, whatever, totally fine.
So 15.5, that was, and you guys, that was the pinnacle of my fitness.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was as fit as I have been ever, and I went out way too hot on that row in 15.5.
Really? You don't say.
Like I pulled it for 2 calories a pull. Like I'm getting this thing done, and the wheels came off that bus hard. But the most embarrassing part of that workout for me, one, I almost walked out the gym and never came back halfway through. 2, my daughter, who was 13 years old at the time, did that workout and beat me by 5 minutes. And she did female RX.
Yeah.
She smoked me on that workout.
Well, can I tell you what I witnessed on Sunday? Since that's already on the leaderboard, so I can share, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. So I went to go watch Rudy right down the road.
The fittest 41-year-old in the world.
He was already the fittest 41, and now I'm still sure he still is the fittest 41-year-old. So, mind you, I did it at my gym with some really fit people, okay, in the masters category. Again, I told you what my time was, even though I still had to do the same number of calories as the men. Just saying. This guy did the whole thing in 6 minutes flat. Flat. And he didn't even look like he was working that hard. I know he was. I'm not saying he wasn't. I'm just saying it looked so smooth.
So Lynette sent me his score.
Yeah.
And I did not tell Jamie because that was just going to deflate her. Like I just knew that was no good for her. And I said to her husband, Rudy is one of the best rowers I've ever seen in my life.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you see him do it live, it is something like we've had some really good rowers at Shred and at Polaris.
Yeah.
He blows them all away. And that is evidence of it. 6 flat is insane.
Insane. And he was able to talk to me afterwards.
Right. He didn't die.
Yeah. So what was that experience like to go and get to see someone like that close?
I mean, it was really cool. I mean, it's cool because he is so humble and so laid back, and I'd never been to their gym before. So that was just kind of, it's always, unique to see how other, gyms have their setups and that. There was a good crowd. I wouldn't say it was a crazy amount of crowd. I don't know what it was like the other times. But with it being a Sunday, with it being a short workout, maybe it was a little bit less, but it was cool. And I made my husband come with me, and he kind of wanted to just do Sunday things, like go to the grocery store. I'm like, trust me, it's not going to take very long. Just come with me. I was like, see, 6 minutes.
It only took 6 minutes.
That's right. Oh, so yeah, it was awesome.
So that is more CrossFit talk than we have done on this show in the last 6 weeks combined. So I know, Kat, you had a birthday this weekend. Not you,
Yes,
but close to you.
My oldest turned 20 on Sunday.
Oh.
Feeling old.
Yep.
Yeah. Uneventful. I mean,
Did you see him?
Yeah, he was home. And we took him out to brunch, and the whole family went. My dad and my mom were there. And then he came home and spent the rest of the day in his room and then drove back to school. like a normal weekend.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was good though. It was fun. It was good food.
Nice.
Charlie, how's the hip?
Hip is still here, waiting for clearance. Clearance
For what?
Clearance to do full activities. This Friday.
You still on the prison workouts?
Still prison workout. They're
He's
not
been
as
on the
quality
bike.
as they used to be.
He's been on the bike a little bit.
Very slow, very limited.
I got a personal question for you about your hip. I'll ask you off the air.
Oh boy.
Whoa.
Are you going to ask about other activities,
I
or
was just going to ask him if he's gotten full clearance of his use of his hip.
Oh, clearance.
No.
Yeah, we know Charlie though. When he's cleared for that, he's going to get somebody pregnant.
not just random people.
Yeah.
Well, his wife.
Random people.
Lisa, right.
Men, women, old people.
Anybody.
Oh.
Yeah. No, I lost total track of thought.
Sorry.
I was the last week I was leaving the show, and I thought, man, I feel bad for Cory. Like, Cory has now become Drago of the show.
Yeah.
His picture's up on Charlie's mirror.
Yeah.
Charlie crumples it up every morning before he goes to work. And Cory didn't even ask for it. Charlie just picked him out of the crowd and said, I'm going to whoop your ass, son.
I know.
That's where
I
we're at.
disagree. I think Cory baited him in a little bit.
He did. And then Spiegel's working on it too. He might have to jump on the list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Cory's laughing. So
here's what I'd be curious. Would you rather take them on in like a workout CrossFit kind of competition, or would you rather it be a slap fighting?
That's a great question.
Let's think about.
We'll go with CrossFit for now, because
Okay.
there's too much chance in that slap fighting. If you watch it, it's anybody's game.
Well, that's what I'm thinking, because you have no idea. Like, you've never seen them in person. So like they could just tower over you and just knock you unconscious, really.
Yes, Kenneth, I did watch WrestleMania.
did your
Maybe-
kids watch WrestleMania?
Maybe you could start with like the tortilla challenge as a slap fighting.
Did you do that? Didn't you do that?
No, but I would. I'd be willing.
I think you and Natalie should do that.
I think you and I should do it on the show sometime.
That would be amazing.
We can also do
I'm
that.
all for you two doing it. I'll
Done.
bring the camera.
Yep.
Okay.
Done.
GoPro.
I'll sell tickets.
Do we need the extra large ones or the regular size tortillas?
Got to go burrito size.
Burrito.
So you get
Not,
that
not
whip.
soft tacos.
Not soft tacos. Yeah, too small.
Be bigger.
You need the burrito size.
I want the in between. How about fajita side?
I like it.
I
Let's do
think
it.
I'll go buy some, and then you guys just do it.
It's gotta be
that.
gotta be
I didn't even
flour,
think of that.
not corn.
Yeah, you're right. Flour, because that corn just crumbles right
Crumbles.
up,
Yep.
right up there.
Mm.
Okay, heard it here. It's happening.
And I'm not gonna get some cheap Aldi ones that they got to hold up. So I'll get some Mission or some old El
You get
Paso.
name brand.
Yeah.
Ooh. Maybe we can get a sponsor. Texas Pete.
There you go. Now you're
There
thinking.
we go. That's why you're our partnerships lead.
Mm-hmm. So, Scott,
Anybody else have? Yes, ma'am.
did you work out today?
No.
Will you work out today?
No.
Will you work out tomorrow?
Yes.
Okay. Kat, same
Yeah.
question.
Yes. But can I answer that with a hallelujah?
Okay.
So I dropped 2.5 pounds this weekend.
Oh yeah, good stuff.
I am under 310.
All right.
Nice.
Let's go.
I love it. Good job.
Okay, Kat, same question.
Yes, I worked out. I did the Monday workout: front squats, back squats, burpees, strict pull-ups, box jump overs, rowing, all the things. Stay tuned for Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook
Okay.
videos.
What kind of music are you going to pair with this? I need to prepare myself.
Country love songs. My genre right now. Sorry,
Okay.
it's a mood.
Yeah. Yep.
So I'm all for the Mexican sponsors.
It's a mood.
I prefer Dos Equis to Tecate.
Scott completely just changed the subject. It's
You
fine.
just did. You're right.
Okay. I have to go anyway, guys. I got a client at 4, so I'm gonna head out.
Okay.
Love you guys. Bye.
Charlie, don't go because I'm asking you about your workout routine. Yes, I am. Did you show up today?
Today, I did
Yeah.
not because you
Were
weren't
you
going
on
to be there. So I decided not to.
Because I wasn't going to be there. Well, guess what?
Yeah.
I'm going to be there tomorrow. You should definitely come.
Well, so will I.
Great.
I will be too.
And I think you can do some of the workout tomorrow.
Oh.
I think it's some strict pull-ups.
Oh. Well, I like the sound of that.
Yeah. Let's take a look. See.
I was so not working out today. I didn't even look at Whatify. I got to bed.
Okay.
Just so you guys know,
Listen,
it was never in my plan to go.
I believe that. I knew that with you coming back with traveling. Guess what? I didn't really work out today. I would call it an active recovery. I did go for a 5.5-mile hike with Murph, but that was very easy pace. And that was probably a good thing to flush out my quads. So that was my workout.
Yeah, and you probably did harder workouts than any of us this weekend.
Well, it was definitely like just with that, it was harder workouts than a typical, regular work, but so close together. I think it was the piece of it.
The piece that people leave out is the intensity.
Yeah.
Because whether you can tell yourself it's just a normal training day, but you're in quarterfinals and you're going to put a little bit more into it than you do in a normal training day.
Well, surprise, surprise. So this part is surprising. So I get more nervous for the Open than I do for the quarterfinals, probably because of the stakes. I know I just, want to get to the next stage when I'm doing the Open. But surprisingly, I do way better in the quarterfinals because I'm not stressed about it. And I'm like, I'm just going to show up and do it. Just do my workouts. Cory, I feel like I did really strong. Say that again, Charlie.
I was just going to say, your quarters, you just do them. Nobody's paying attention.
You're right.
You don't even tell people when you're doing it, who are going to show up and support you.
Yeah. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, no, you're not.
Cory, I was thrilled that I finished the first workout. I finished that one in like 18 something. I repeated the second workout. I did that one twice. I ended that with 1 full round plus 3 handstand push-ups and 150 on my clean. And then I got through 35 of the 50 shuttle runs and then 12:07 on the last workout. I was happy with how I did.
Yes. Very proud of you, Amy. That is really, really well done.
And I did have a doubleheader volleyball game yesterday in the cold, outside in the sand.
and you beat Cory on the first workout.
That's pretty cool.
Whoa.
So Kenneth says Monday is National Squat Day, and I love the response from Yash. I thought squat day was 3 times a week.
Mm-hmm.
That's chest and tri day. It's 3 times a week.
Yeah.
Well, there we go.
Cory, are your quads blown the F up? Because I couldn't even put my shoes on Saturday. Scott had to help me tie my shoes. It was rough. That's why.
And that's different from other days. How?
Ooh, I had to work out.
He does take good care of me, but I just couldn't bend over. Which, of course, you know what statement that I'm going to hear all the time. Bend over and I'll show you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We didn't talk about Matt Fraser going to be a daddy.
Oh, that's right. That seems like 6 months ago now to me.
Yeah. He's going to be a daddy.
He is. To a little girl.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's going to have all the toys.
Looks like Mal O'Brien better watch out because we got a new training.
You thought
Except she's gonna
17
be-
was young. My girl's at 6 is making the games.
Except she's gonna be 4'8". She better learn how to be a gymnast.
He is going to be tiny. Yeah. Well, another good news, I'm on spring break this week, so that means lots of naps for me.
All day at the gym.
I do spend a lot of hours at the gym, and then I'll come home and nap. That's what a rest day is. Remember, you work out for a lot of the day, then you rest for the rest of the day.
Yeah. I can't wait till my shift is over and I can close my eyes for the day. Well, I can't because we have an interview tonight at 8:00, part of our semifinal series. So Emily Muir, I think I'm pronouncing that right, is tonight at 8:00. Because after a long weekend, who doesn't want to stay up at 8:00 and do an interview? This guy.
Murph's telling me
I love what I do. What was that?
Murph
Amy?
is telling me it's dinner time.
He's
I'm a not
hungry.
great knowledge.
He eats every
Yes,
day
sure.
at 4 p.m. So this is him letting me know.
Cory says the Fraser baby is either going to be tiny or she's going to be 6'7", no in between. I don't know where she's getting the 6'7" gene. If she turns 6'7", Sammy needs to go get some DNA testing, or Matt needs to get some DNA testing.
Hey, it happened to Michael Jordan.
Really?
Yes, his parents are like 5'9".
Wow. Yeah, I mean, sometimes there's genetic anomalies.
Well, maybe old Mrs. Jordan or Mr. Jordan need to go get some DNA testing. Although they looked pretty much alike.
I was saying you're gonna
Papa Jordan and Michael Jordan looked about the same.
Yeah. All right, folks.
Yeah. That's about all I got in me for this week, unless you guys have anything else to say with that.
That's what she
Don't
said.
forget to jump on to c4energy.com. Check out that Airheads BCAA. It is amazing. And they just came out with the Smart Energy that you get in a can in a stick now that you just put into a bottle of water. So that's awesome to carry around with you. 20% off. Just don't use the subscriber section. And our code will get you 20% off everything in the store. With that, we will see everybody next time on Clydesdale Media Roundtable.